Yup matie kabino. La kelia ye.
Sam's Crisip oberongira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisits melayata, Crisits megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kemukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, noa pora mamite.
Nindwa ida boro ching a beach dwe me abungwan makali wario kipiario we adak chabit ma chaki me dwe me abungwan do cher katum wati studio wakan kakili we yupo mwalo ni Rupiny tin ching a beach wador no dak ma pat wana weng ni wati studio kan wako iwu dak loke mano birka teme wawaje be iwu ni ching a beach dak no wayoga manok pida ko birka bako lok matekatwal ye wakajol luwirina Sara dongi ni ket pat Robert lawo lutu wano ye no buchele red ki blue do ngote meten
wana no tiko war campaign pala kitana wan bote war
dek what
no kana mere gwaka
ichoni ni
acho be choni ni
Sara choni ni
ana choma beto twal lawo president Museveni lock pa security and at the same time no take award the whole country. So I was a little cautious.
Okay.
But even secondly, it wasn't in my wardrobe new Mira Rook red. Maybe perhaps just a little bit of light to put out there. Because Lawa Bero Kaneno, the various social media handles, TikTok, people are talking about our dress codes on air here, Kakany Enemy. And I just want to call upon that lady, if you have, if you can supply us with wardrobe, it's okay. Simple as that. Because you see, Emma, it is so bad, especially an artist. And when an artist is trying to use her brand, creating attention in the name of a brand that has been built. And kapenye kumete Emma Boma in rugo right from your hair up to your shoes. Chilinga di ma costing. And then people do not know how much we actually invest to look good on TV. So whereas Danatika judging Dharma part, because different professionals getiki rock mameki part where being kakan and for instance kind of part team entertainment, he would dress up in his baggy jeans, no yet come and right chile. So man be when you right peruke mabe. I dress according to my show.
And you dress according to Chawa, like Tinkia Beach, you dress down.
Exactly.
On Monday, can you chill tie? But you're smart.
In robe blazer. Yes. And then on my sports show, na robe blazer, naki dress, na maleng.
Being a Friday, you dress down.
In my journalism class, Karama, the late Ballet Francis Ominowa, watching how does your dress code influence your personality?
Yeah.
Not meneno chero a referee pero chero kikoti iba mero rock jazz ngat ma chero kaneno dilu in pero no ngadong no rock gomozi pia ma chero
exactly
club now joma rock jeans la we katamni ene rock jeans me and Pierre de Pierre we are beach one bena mero rock elne that is not in our setting. Now Monday to Friday one rock kind of atiki set codes mo atikwede. You'll never see any of us in a set. Mostly me, my auntie can win. I'll never come on a show from Monday up to around Friday without a tie.
Yeah, true.
Now,
up to Thursday.
Up to about Thursday.
Yeah, Friday.
Friday can have a tie. So, gangarba tika wajine kit mo roke kwede, kit mo beru kwede. Ask yourself, in a way, you take a kit mo roke kwede. Anna, teen news editor, Benatier, a presenter. I know how I should be.
But some
dressing.
of these things, but actually watching Jim report as long as you know who you are.
I know, but you see, a brand is a brand.
Yes.
You know, at the end of it all, man and no ngarmo is playing on people's brands, and that's why you see countries like Europe, brand pangarmatata. You understand? But anyway, regardless, Emma Wajo, me, I'm very smart upstairs. Busoga, I knew you were going to say it.
Tam bema para
excitement pa banya la wo. Dan mo kakany enigi maro jo ma mon ma rema mo. Wapat eninget wa ben tiki dago ma rema ba. Dago ma. But she's beautiful.
Dan weng pe don't what kakan inke if you reach of age lu nyoroni lu remi karani giber ka penyi so come in outfit pera kero giber ka yele one month be ka yele wa la choti kwe eto chobe kara ka yele ke dago ti kwane
genati marachi ka bene kelo ke no kene bene jombe re pe foot bene ke meti ke men mi kelo ni kino loko beri out bene ta ti two sided but amir wachi a better opportunity to meet Madame Elne.
Inge
personally under the Miss Tourism project.
Okay.
PM Oberuka Miss Tourism Bosoga again a sub-region.
Okay.
And Oberuka promoting Kamone Kloni Mulungo. Kamano young that did me tourism, Mr. Sempe wanoti ye.
Okay.
Chi
Mulungo me munyonyo ne.
Twing.
Kama kichami right to toile.
Eniko.
Mulungo wani
Mulungo
Chane, I'm trying to get the name, but it's connected to that. But Tamani, she was the face of that project. Moti matek toile. Actually, the woman neno habira penyeke kana watching ngati katime. And I was actually among the most
photography.
Happy. Yeah, because I'm better teach one kwedi na makochel. And I was only doing the documentation. But Kenyan nature neketo bero molo maketa and mol kwere. By even the looks of her face, Atamani is not a bad deal.
In royalty miro molo ba with matak kantang kras any
charo one and gear pot where Angira bera tuwa gira I report myself.
Why you want more for teme?
Angira I cannot be a queen. That is a fact because my child pange warmo. Queen has to walk slowly. Queen here be more come on Angira I cannot handle. Can't go more to Kenya why any super lady. Please pass the baton to Emma maybe.
Congratulations.
No, I'm being honest. Woman
you're being honest.
I am just being honest. I can't be a queen.
Emma, the next why you down to the next youngest king of a local Romania?
If I be the king, let me tell you, if I become a queen of a given kingdom or chiefdom, there will be thunder.
You'll be dying.
You will prepare food.
You subjects
Do you see these queens of Nigeria? Nigerian movie. Now, Anna be better queen, like the queen, Annie. So I cannot handle. Unless you call the kingdom Tankara's kingdom. Kenya better queen.
I
cannot.
Anyway,
I will be a supporter.
Ngaro mono waje ruot wa magidwong utwali ya chuni be kong dungu nyut queen gi kamaleng kuman.
Kong iro ma chori aluru jone busoga dungu nango edo obimu ya wadungu wabe kuroto bengi dongba.
Anyway, huge congratulations to Busoga Kingdom. Menongo a queen mamegi magitika longo nene Her Royal Highness Ine Bantu Jovia Mutesinye Anoba Dweme Apa Wiario no wedding tika chake Ibusoga Kingdom. Congratulations akaye. Ono wachako kumeri kicha moloni chawa many po tienendwe abor meduma bongwen makale bachel kimi bongwen piara bichel we a beach ni madul madit makiloni UN UNESCO guchako gukero ni entien bed ni no mekwero lukwan no mukwano upo ni daiwa pol one wing woromo ye ni daiwa grandparents wa pego kwano pole grandmothers kwano pepia takoto twale ikum girl child olo chono olo go kwano. So over the years the UN has been promoting ni kwano pira attack for all. So tiene berni makitika kwerne pe jomo kwano.
So basically kirmano mon yange kwano kere kiponyo giki gang. And ponyo giki gang Emma kichaho with the basic mono even after dano mapol mon makong doguno exposure maguwa ino jone one dong enough is enough. So kirama kichako fonyo gi anani kong kifonyo kong. If I remember the story of Napoleon Bonaparte, during Napoleon's time at the Mano Antigone French, what was most important inka kifonyo lock metodo. Subjects machalo science enani nyo biology ngogine kifonyo part ge. Ni gina mier gungu be wen gina mier gu be doctor ko ngoge. But we are happy that finally the movement worldwide no, education has to be universal. When you are teaching both men and women, but if you remember what we talked about elementary education, do you people remember elementary education? Pat, do you remember that? Ma en elementary education en kwan ma gichako kite kwar ki gang.
Yes, yes.
Was I think for me that marked the essence of education worldwide. Martin Watiga talk about literacy. Ni literacy tea, ni dano kwano. But literacy also, Emma, for me I do not want to think that literacy is all about formal education. You can be literate and to know Dori in some extent you're illiterate to me. The
You learn every single day.
Yeah. So for me, I think literacy is more than just or kwan.
Sarah, mighty loko kwero kwan yongo we brikaponi. Ilome Africa karmo no ke watching in Nigeria don't low ma don't down kwana ye ma don't lawyer. The least person has 2 degrees. We post research anone.
Yes. Yeah, that's why you see Nigeria ka where gi lemoro. Movies, give mapol, give acting, lemon. Dan when take a look, lemon. In fact, I'm even worried for that local language, local leb Ibu Guinea, Yoruba Guinea, when with the time, Oburwenyo. Yeah.
Now, Kwan Perach. Ento benebirni pe Kwan Benerach. Jimario Matime. Combeti one take a joma pego Kwan, Magetiki Chane. Gena go to you down away la Yuatgi. Me a chill. PM gitiki chiane pigi niang gitamani joma niangi weng nong miro bedi level ma megi ene mene pe be tie jomo kene mago kwano magitamani gen ge kwano pigi war jomo kene PM gen gi ngini ge kwano la chien kwan gini pe lo malako ko ma megi so kita don wajo ko ni se two-way traffic ni iron beti kwano eto pe niang onyo bedi ron beti niang eto pe riek. Those are the problems with education and literacy. And to gina pira tek. Nyech meti kwede miru konyi mi kwa.
Ami open Emma kipat mafudi pepe nyewa. Would you rather have la cho ma tiki chiante businessman ma tekpo manopo kwano keje nyo you'd rather have la cho ma mo kwano and to peka kichante. I start with you, Emma.
That's a very difficult one. No, okay. I will describe it this way. Kwan ma wati watching it in the chere gang kwan ma chere rio ngi kono abasango. But there's bedemano itiki kwana nyuali no riek anyuali no kari pe kwano riek in any way. So maybe I'll choose ngat ma riek or naturally I don't know tiki. Yes. Grandmother nano riek da kona po kwano. She used to know me 1, 2, 3. She had logic. She had common sense.
No, I don't. But what would you choose if you were a woman? Can they be dako?
No, I mira wachi chala ang la cho.
Mira why can they dako?
I would have no choice. Entro chalo kumbe mati la cho anyway. I watch it doesn't matter. Kona kilo dako mapo kwano. Tekan na ni riak.
As for men it is okay, but for us women.
No, that one is a bit tricky because as a woman, sometimes it depends on the choices. But
Sarah, there is one and no harmony pay career annually. In a way, Naramo school, blah blah blah, and Riak annually no pere. Ting Armon, my poor quanum, and to Riakmon annually. That's why Nano Jomo can and Mapego quanum, but they're successful businessmen.
But you know, you can be bright at the same time, no pay quano, and you cannot reach miles well at more quano. Oh, yeah.
Tini Paul Kwan, Literacy Day, UN Ayokelunian, and what take a time of me, Tamakan, when it gets Sarah, Pat, Kono, Wacherman, and we never done, but take a team. Tini la wo a dilo president you wait Museveni oberki care melok kedwa chawari o matiano wo kele kanyi wan lo TV kibe down radio when Uganda and TV when kibeka kelene lok me be bedu ojone producer want to take a video ne mana capture in la wo panel lok pala dilo ne koinen kon report new video ne mana kada fadui
killing of the children in Nyabugando is a desperate act. Thinking that, oh, if we kill children, the UPDF will pull back from Congo to go and guard the villages. No, you do it, we kill you. The planner will die or will be captured and prosecuted, and so will the executor. I think this is also a disadvantage for the ADF because we have been hunting them and many of them have either been killed or they have run away. Ever since 2007, the ADF was defeated. These efforts of trying to infiltrate and plant bombs and assassinate some people were really miscalculations by the ADF, and we are going to finish them. The CMI and have arrested 7 people who were involved, and we know all this time the ones who are doing this. The planners, mainly the planners, we know them. Sometimes we don't know the executors, but eventually we come to know them. Now the planners are in Congo. So we are going for them. Therefore, I don't want anybody to start panicking and think that there is a big insoluble problem. Ugandans, as we are hunting these people in Congo, the authors, your job here is to see anybody you don't know and say, who are you? Police, come. Ugunoha. For the hotels and the lodges, take particulars of people who come there. Make sure they show you their ID cards with their pictures. Buses and markets, you need to search people who are coming. There's no shortcut for that. I think there is still some advantage for them to surrender now. Otherwise they will die. We shall kill them. And we have devastating capacity to destroy them from even long distance, even without getting near. My name was Kasum. I was Haji Kasum.
Peritual afo nano chal ki duano birka kar en chal ki duan la dir lawo birka lokom be per chakma da bomb blast news scare mo time weekend Friday last week wawaje ni la dir lawo mir bien kong o mi address ki raju ni wakdano ngeni at least the security organs are aware.
Yeah, but Mono Bennett, right now it comes at a time where the government, the Electoral Commission, releasing out the electoral roadmap. Now, when the electoral roadmap is out, political parties go to the drawing board, the countrywide tour and reawakening voters, now you've seen of recent Noop Guchaka Mameki Kakenyo Enemy, the other time I saw DP somewhere, FDC has also been having, NRM has also been having. So where does this put us in this? Because much as watika mere politics, but at the same time, ben local security total. So I think Ubero very important for the president of the nation. Make it work. Kamiyeki Ugandans assurance. Yes, the fact that Ubero can gain this terrorism threat. Yeah, but the security organs will make a futika me Kidano me Uganda. But man bene, it has to send a signal to Ugandans. How many Ugandans are very careful about surroundings will make Emma? For instance, Ibero Kamone, let me say like a bar or a chair hotel, Narmo Binu Kavera, and you also just sit comfortably. Peke Penyoke Jal, Ngoma in Kaverni. So I think the neighborhood watch and then of course my neighbor policy and when has to be brought back. Mumir sensitizing Kidano.
Yes, la wo waje kan wani part ni security chaka ki bot in. Nen ngame ti locker ti penyini ngo ti warning ti ngo. Mukar ki kwano dugo nyo po dugo. Jim weng wir in kain mapia security konyi.
Dano popo de. In kitika moni mengeni ngaramono beri ngere. Iti mutaka bene pe moro bene pe merwa ngayo ngatano berunga. En gwag ngato do bu moj kiri en ngar mono bino weko ka vera ka ngeri pete ka niang gira ngoma tika time. You're not even bothered because it amni it's none of my business. None of your business ne ko gene ene pe mako anni ene do bu tire. Donc consciousness pere terre dan weng miro wechi wangu betulo gun nen meni gimoy ken magen gitimo tima kakare ana mero wachi ema a chwa lo ka president na rimo ke ken manyie munye yetimo gena li Uganda wati million pier de ko ber ka ken ko kirgen mi achele ken ene piduong ki wote ne ko ge ke nen ni aranyi ki kwanyo ento bena mero wachi president Museveni ni en kira chien wachi we shall kill them o kat ko dok tun kara moja te ngar mo ken makino ka yela chuli nyu dar makumalo unek gibena ko dar ne ka kirte wachi PM, that is the solution. No, watching anyone who is terrorizing the country, we shall kill them.
So are you saying those Karamojangs are terrorists equally?
Why? For the last 30 years, I am as old as myself, Tim. I tell when you need diang work equal to Kotido, join it equal to diang, or Jong Tika Yela Chuli. Is it not more of a terrorist group?
Yeah, it is.
These are bandits. Kichet Kunuk Nekimera Nera, Arawai Kirika can never a beach. One do in Uganda Mara, Jom Kana water chair.
You see, Emma, Gilmo Karamadano wiki perhaps do not know ni terrorism and ni teloketingo. Terrorism uberula kuriti money ma well nyaluore that creating fear in people and kagin go nyaluore they use various weapons magiti ukere either gitwer tim kijema chal mudogo any magiti ukere things like knives can even be hot water as long as gin creating fear in you gibir ginero dan and then ni lulo wanya mierber witi na kumano enoni. So what party is trying to say ideally ni lok makar mo jong guber katim for the last 30-40 years, yeah, to other parts, not only actually even now. At some point in time, there was a time even Acoli, I think in the 80s, who complaining Karamojong no Gicharke raiding their cattle. Now, are they different from the terrorists we are talking about? Because one, they are raping our children. Last year was in Abim district, raping Lotiro, raping Mon, and then Joe Magitika were your channel Emma Intika Due Mutorani, maybe you're an NGO or New Vision going to work. So I think as we're talking about the issues of terrorism, maybe President should have packaged this all together. Kilokpa Ojong Eroni.
Lokpa Jong Wawaja Kanjuini were aware, don't aware, Petit Dul Moy can my Tunkumala, Uganda, Mapolo, a Lokmajon Papa. Down went to Comalotio, Madwong Gubedi.
Yeah, true.
Yes, we made another forum all together.
Yeah, tell me that is it.
And any matter that did Lobeka Locum terrorism, Aqua Dana Wang, May Uganda, Caribenetica, Agitunkumala, May Uganda. Kono watching and Kumberi, Lokmokana Matica Katukumberi Key, Ilau, Sub-Region, Kamakumeri Parliament, new Parliamentary Accounts Committee, Gitika Mako, Lakan Lim, your treasurer, Pa Lao Cooperative Society, Gitika Wachi, Carmel Wen. Memoira Pierre Rione, Dulmo Kana Gruen, Chiana Gilim, Cooperative Society, Macono, so Parliament, New Camento, Catine Mirkichul, Lima Yamarama billion, a year aboard Cooperative Society, and we are good Dukian, and all Ramne Caradaco Chakda, Chiana Mirki, make cooperative, Jomocanti, Dionetaki.
Just imagine, Emma, by then, cooperative mano gitikere anda gena ka Kenya and make a laune no giti around me a chel kipiera ngwen ngwen machante makimi ni chante no miro watch these societies under this cooperative. Now unfortunately kena ma lok bero ka yelo gi lok pachante jono go gamu chante maduong loan. So as we said right now, this cooperative society kichata gigene union kichati gene land holding Martin Yaraka Kenyo Enoni, Paladit Honorable Paul Omara. I remember I met him some time back, the one of Oture district, yeah? They're even sponsoring a football club, Makilone Maroons. Yes, Maroons FC.
But any member ya language?
No, ting Yara competido.
Okay.
Yes. So now you imagine, John Gugamulon, ni Gingu Rajo Gene Society Enoni, and they did not do that. And then after that, Gingu Char, this union. But now, government are okay, fine. One will be in Wuchante to see that you reinstate this union back. And you misuse the money. Which are who will Mutora enter according to Honorable Mwine Mpaka, Mati Chairman, Pagere Papak Enemy. Nyurni there is no document moma nyurni ginguti kichanda command enemy. Because otherwise it is not a matter of just buying a car. Ni chair win Mutora me konyuka running your activities. But mere procedures, mere better procurement procedures, you know, like government, we follow the standard procedures with procurement. Where is the receipts? Nothing. Chanta Makiminu went nothing. 144 societies. And
China more went 250 million, Sarah.
Exactly.
No.
That's too much money.
Unena ba? Kawate lo lokum chana ko penny Gammente ti kwe. Chiene ne ki kwal no gen ki ti kwe. Gammente ti ki chiek. Ento ka gammente pero mo tich ki chiek ma gen go yo. Mi lwenye kum cham chana. Itami gi butiyo ko cham chana. Dano ma giti loke wenge ti box achiel. Joma miro do cham chana. Joma miro gam chiene. Ene gen giti ka kwalo chiene. Ene gen lo kuo. Yikini ki kengi. Oweko chiek pitiyu.
So iti waini gamente tika kwale kum gamente
Gamente katiki goodwill mi lwenye kum chamchana no kitiyo ko peko pa chamchana. Adong ana wa yu chenju ini chiek tie mero mi achiel. The law, everyone is under the law. Ento imunyi ni kikwalo chiene chenju ino ketika kwalo chiene Uganda. Ipenyi ni chiek pa gamente ni tiyu. Kabene nong kumbiri nying lu jomo kene mati gamente mena tika munye chamchana. Chidong ka an la ruba chamo chamchana ngamo bupenya. Makuna ngendu kuo mukene madona tika nera gbegetie. It becomes hard. Chiek pe ka teach. Chamchana i Uganda do gina boga ke logo chi karo chiero. An la chinja wuchu ni jomo kwalo chiene eni chal mi cooperative. Mi achiel ki chiet ke mak jim ki sizing jim gyo weng. Property ni mema tia dong atiki ngom kany, atiki diang kany, atiki ota kany, atiki man ki chato weng.
Ani chapari.
Kiluti ni ko chamunga.
Ini kwalo dong ini nge kititime kwede. Size their property is not about the children.
What if
wacho joma tika kwalo chiene ni.
What if chiente ma an ano will ki access ma mega is not chiente ma megi pagamente ma unity waje ni ko.
Inerba in the line.
So you have to take my
Adong in the line of justice the kuo dong the kuo. Wamiro assuming ne we should make corruption painful for those who are mistreating Ugandans. That is my assumption. Ni ngare mo ki ken manyo munye chamchana. Kono property ma ini procuring wacho mano food pay no chena nyo me kwalo ki chena ni. One mi recovering chena money ma ini kwalo ni. Miru ki chat jimi giyo including ministers mako kwalo barikar mo jare.
Actually, I wanted to get to that point.
Because
Emma, no, that is right by the Emma. Up to today,
no.
Yes, he's right. Because your Gena Guberu government, Gena Giti, the members of the executive, you know, Parliament makes law, and then the executive Gena teach will make me implementing. Now, in Kitika implementing policy, okay, fine. Parliament okatiki ni lokpa corruption then in the executive teach make it implementing the policy, and yet now your implementation you go and steal
and you go unpunished.
So do you think ningarmo mukwano chiente pa cooperative union should go in jail?
Sara amiro poyowina ne japaro waji wakanye ipol kare lok menena chamchana mukare chal kumbirke magola mak channel treasurer.
Yeah,
normally there's a chain no ki kero treasurer ni in the bed la wangwa.
So in the better picture,
in the better picture,
sacrificial lamb.
Pian 250 million, and there's a possibility ni and can I no. Dana madwong ivora gitie. Ana wachero he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, like you said. Jomo kana pe gubuka.
Syndicate me corruption in Uganda. Ado anatio kwakeni cheno akibora. Abichwala don wacha don. Chwale to ema million mia chel. Kipia rio. Ento million mia chel dongo bot wakany. Ma o bot ema o million piara bero. Emma dong cher million pier wacho Emma chiana mudongi pi peny kanina mo kena mo kar inde keme ko rekeni o wego kake mi yet Emma pero wacho ni pad gena dongo beriye kun chiana ma dit no dong ko
reminds me of the story of Honorable Nandi.
Syndicate panuku in Uganda enetie ulote we pengamente pikero mo tie ko ne piem benegiti ye.
For me, I think Uganda is just seated on a time bomb. Time bomb, my Uganda ti yeti marat at well, because to the extent makani donki whining armo. You remember the story maki whining ki miudan billions a day abong when to teach people to drink coffee.
Coffee.
Up to now.
Local link football comedy.
Kamat local link kumane kuji kuma chincha machi ar guru. Producer Cloud Nyutani, this is the place where they used to drink the coffee. Some people
used to learn how to drink.
Used to learn how to drink. Awai wulu Yesu Christo. Now I got some of Vulu Chiani, go watch Wanisara. We are part of the young people, Maki collecting from different parts of Uganda. Niki Fonyo Waka Markerka. Oh, so Wunu Chana pa Uganda. Now you can imagine the chamchana we are talking about.
PMK ti wani ki chamchana ki char ke mar coffee. Manyuti jo mogati guluni, lotela mo kan magati guluni, magubera mar coffee ni. Gubero guchero go mar coffee, kita ya chora wai ni guchuru ki igi. Ento kumbedi ko artikwe, mero ene ku go kwalo lotela, go kwalo lokingal.
And you should deal with those people. Young karma chon generation pala nyure wanu ki nge wan metum kumara ne, wan pelu ram, wan pelu kwa. Eno lock indo lock generation mar kubedu dano weng rom dawo dog lo ko lok mat ko meti ka
Imbe
te
yeli
lao
dar we lo ko wa.
kwa de chena e maro billion abor me konyo cooperative society and to ko be treasurer ma kono ki wachi ne chena maro million e mi ario ki piera bit ko meti ruenyo e ma ko en pe lok me chamo chena en o tikate mo ko lok kan lok a wunye ne pepe kono ko be ga kwa dak chen I Acoli sub-region kama ko beti dano mo kan tika penyo wigini ngo ba dong mir ki team I Inge Kwayo Kica mala dit lo beriye lega mo ben wadit I weekend mo karan chambi chel ma ki ber ka lega pi Acoli sub-region ni je ma dongo time ento ma to pota e gena pira tek atu chwala dongana ko bere pasta peta obina ko wana ko video ni ko wadudi
ka no lok me lo lobo nyo lok pa state ono tiu ki chek ono ki choy cheke dong beru tie ni bal mo time kom dano o beru bal ma kuman lutimo ne o beru joma kuman gutimi kar ma kuman bal enni dong ki ye ma chalo bal si o miro joma gunno ye peko o miro gunno ye chul madwako jemi gi magu bale ko gi magu bale wa kwin dano o ben mayo morno jem pagamente ento ka jem medini si jomu ye gitiu ki lok anoni machal lok malak ko gi menian duyu an machalo an anen kit madong la dit lobo unyur chwak ikom lok malo dini ukero lok metimo kija ke mato puti endo miur kwan step me lako lok do dak lok me loy lobo pien en me laka dak lok me loy lobo ter lok ani ter wadong ka moko chek I parliament check me transitional justice law unyo check manyuru ngamo mier kitim me yopo kwa padano mano kwa ne bale ya kadong check kadong tie chi machala gamente gikata kikit me pimu dit pa bal mauti me kom joma papat gikata ki kaneno dit pa chul ma miro ngar chele nong nyo dula chele nong onyo community onyo lwak dan moni gen gu nong berla ya beach gameta do miro nen lok me restitution nyo nen ket me rocho kwa padano gamena miro nen ket me rehabilitation yopo jemi mo bale machala duki me lwen gamena miro nen kid lok me compensation cholo dano te jeme gi murwen nyomo bale kilwen kidong gamena neno kayom findong ti ye ki gameta dong neno ni ngoma mior kitim wek dong la kid bale ni pon wone kwa padano kerwa wena mono yeno kid magabena tiu kere magabena rama setting wa commission madul mati jime neno yopo onyorocho ko jimi malwenyo balo commission berutie kinen bene ni wat ma megwa kilo mukene me Sudan Rwanda kilo mo ken malwenyo kele ye peko o miro wanani warojo wata ber mabe yak dong wa chok beru ma chalo mayang po teumbal ikin gi ke ken gi onyo teumbal ikom jomu kene
Pastor Peter Obiena for the 12 mechualo duoni komblok eni yonge lega eni pastor te wachi kin jomo kana kin jimo kana America tempia choda yene jima chalo choda pidian wa ma fullo ka chele dak ma John Okwalo ni kadi bena ki tem kija chel mo kana wote wora nyim.
Yeah, of course. Currently in the transitional justice minority watch kere lok me Kwayo Kica timongongo gine Emma Cardino ni donga Kwayo Kica bori and weko era, it does not mean that I do not need to pay for the damages. So compensating damages ma ana causing to you is very important. For instance, konen kongluwa muberuti between in northern Uganda kumbeti enoni what kinwa between us and South Sudan, then look at the issue to deal with the Karamojong. Yes, what were Team Kica with the Karamojongs, but they need to pay for the properties, you understand? But the forgiveness is only that ni wandong wamiro don kuchi kienwa, no more ammunitions, no more chelikinwa, no more ento leya chani ma ini bini kwalo ni mi bini tero ni, please return it back to the owner. Yes. Walatin mamegi bene ko timu jemi marriage school, like for instance latini ko balo jemi mo school. Yes, school to any we are forgiven him, but as a parent pay back the damages.
We pull lokom war debt compensation. Loke karmo eno chiagada da eno kumedu lengo.
Ene ba compensation romotimme ento Kica bene romotimane ento Kica ma ana eno ke kwai ni itika kwai Kica ka kilo on a bad note. I've not put pa ye ni Kica romotimme iti kitika Kwayo Kica ento yomi Kwayo Kica kitika neko dano, like what happened in Apa itika Kwayo Kica nong dano miro, people should reconcile and they work together. Kia jumani fu dano ga agwang gibino ke neko dano wa iapa eni Kica ma kichako timane kini Kica ngo matie karika transitional justice tie kumbeli ko kebechulo kini kebechako chulne kini en fulote lo kum chamchana for the last 20 years actually war debts claimers kono land war debts claimers chiene ma ketika chulo kilo tela, not the real owners of the cows. Jomo kene magetika kwa compensation the real owners of the cow wakumbeti mwati loke jomo kene mamiru gugam chenni imwini cheno charbot kono antorije romio chene bodnga jomati list ene jo magitie mabe jomamiru nong diang kikume, they have never surfaced. Emma ngat megume mwa Pierre Bero tika koma tika kworo diang mamiru kichul ki karo millionaire rio ni kadiang madit kono million achiel jomatika no chene kaka chwali gidong chene madit ki chwali chilinga li Pierre Bor is ali Pierre Bor an equivalent of 1 million
we po karmone lok me kono tin number bena no chake dan
mini you should get a tin number URA kono nom gira ngo chidong irregularities
no, you know why tin is needed? Do you know why? Because Uganda Revenue Authority needs to tax everything ma initi no ne, so that's why
yinene ki kwalo kitin Kwa dia wala botin.
No, ene don't give no policy magin ki katikere. Don't remember gena gi katikere wa ni one wati mer muchoro on everything. By the way, lokpatin ene dano ti gwake ine ya nearby future to come. Bino ni wala dano mati char te der ene. Machar wa gwena ki penye ni tin mamegi ka kwere.
Bien World Bank dot giro donation.
Yeah, World Bank give donation, but getting back to compensation policy. I mean, ki gene ki en gene ma la dit obina pasta bero ka waji kene. La dit no but ma obinu logo the other time. Seriously, kene ma en obero ka kwero gene ma mege the homecoming celebration. Ma en wani what kin actually ki dar ma chalo karma jong ki dar ma wako lok moti me maraj kine actually we need to sit down and have a reconciliation. But en lutela ma chalo no but ma ogine this is the time we need to call upon them because he's in a better position right now.
Yes, sorry.
And he's in a better position right now.
What you point, Babe? You bring a very good point. We need to get part when did lobo we can kwachi ki report ki kwa kija. And the new things happening. Manu the way kija for the older things, but the new things
are happening. Now the issue for the issue of APA, you know, I mean, President Museveni and then chincho kati wa ni gen kwed magi gin ko timo gunguno ni lo ma pa ne pu ber me Acoli. That's what they're saying. But again, Acoli mo kati o share Twitter I saw that map. But I don't know whether you saw that map. Ni map mega colonial map.
Mamoro goyone.
Mamoro goyone. So we are asking, are we using the colonial map? Mamoro goyone keje watikati yuki mama gamente. So I think at the end of it all, unlock for reconciliation in Pierre Bubero if even the government is willing to reconcile with the victims.
I don't know get my yacht, but I watch a prediction on mega kitatekwere. Reconciliation, healing, reconciliation, piramotime la boni chang. ka dano po chang ma dano tika chwe chwin ineno megi watika kok lutien watika kok dano tika kok gipe ki gai ma meggi dul on your office pa omegi wa honorable Norbert Mao ko tiche po nen piem wacheni ke tika tieko pero kono ke tika kelo jimu kana ma dano chwin tika chwe ye duanta ma lope ki kuku ma beno tie chalo ke tika twe tiene amiero wachi chang ke timo kija miro kare mati in black and white kor bena miro nen eni anto ne la moy la mego moni kona monya moy ma to lo cha wenga ke lo kum joma du ki lumno ti yeni she has become the face of these women marketing limochane e loka moy ento mwagadi for how long should they cry ni wegi no ngol mati it's not there
pa ko duwa da da ni kumbeti pastor Peter Obiana tika chala duwa ne iyongelega ma kibere kere ka undergrounds ni marketing wachi ni ngoma mirgi team iyonge Kwayo Kica jimi tie madwong madam tika koye kene kit mechol jaiwa morwen chok mwagadi angej eno jimo kana manyen futika kati to me ya pa ne jimo kana mafutika dwalo tiandano kijana ka don kitemo ngoma mirgi team koni birki kana machalo tami ko ngoge kakany manok wa chetro yeka da padugi
Yup mai beru kaneno ne lekelia ye
Sam's Crisip oberongira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisps melayata, Crisps megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kimukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, no apora mamite.